if you have been cheated on, understand the effects that cheating has on a person's self-esteem and what it does to you internally. Because as much as we can say, what that person did to you has nothing to do with you. You are valuable. Don't allow them to diminish you or to take away your value, your power. If we want to really be real about the whole situation, it does impact your self-esteem. It does make you feel like less than. It does make you question your value. It makes you question whether or not you're good enough. As much as you could try to tell yourself over and over again, you know what? It's not about me. That person is broken. It's them. It's not me. And that's true. But deep down inside, it hurts. It hurts. And that pain is something that you have to first acknowledge. See, what happens is a lot of times people try to avoid acknowledging the pain that they feel from being cheated on. They want to get over it. They want to find a new relationship. They don't want to think about it. They want to get busy just so they don't have to think about it. And they want to numb themselves to just the pain that it caused. And so you may be dealing with that yourself right now. And I just want to let you know that you are not alone, that you are seen, you are heard, that I am here not only to give you advice and share what you can do and just how to understand why a person continues to cheat, but I'm also here to support you. I want you to know that you're not alone. I want you to know that there's hope and that you can heal and you can get through this situation. So cheating, when someone has cheated on you, it can cause you to blame yourself. You may have been wondering, am I good enough? Why did this happen to me? What could I have done differently? What didn't I do that was right? And so you find yourself wondering, and you may find yourself blaming yourself. But I want you to know that it really isn't your fault. And as much as you may think like, I could have did this differently, I could have did that, I could have said that, I should have been more aware, I should have been more cautious, whatever you're telling yourself, I want you to know that it's not your fault, that that person decided to do what they did, and it doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel good. But you healing is what's important right now. See, think about it. When you focus so much on why somebody did this or why they did that, it's just like being bit by a snake. And instead of you going and getting the poison out of you and going to the doctor and going through the healing, you stop and you just wonder, why did the snake bite me? What is it about the snake that bit me? So I just want to encourage you. Like, I understand you want to understand why this person cheated on you, why they did you wrong. But I want you to also focus on your healing. Focus on getting through this in a healthy way. Whether you have been cheated on, or maybe you know somebody else who is going through this and who have been cheated on, and they need the guidance. I want to encourage you to share this message with them as well, because it's so important that you understand the importance of healing yourself mentally, emotionally, spiritually, because if you're not healthy, you can't go on, you can't move forward, right? So you have to get healthy yourself. So let's get right into it now. So why do people cheat? And we're going to get into it. I'm going to share 2 reasons why people cheat. Now, there are other reasons. And if you guys enjoy what I'm about to share, let me know in the comments. And if you want to hear more videos about this, I will definitely share more videos. But let me know if you're interested in knowing more. But the number one reason why people cheat, it has a lot to do with the psychology and the science behind cheating, which is what cheating does to the brain. So this is how cheating becomes addictive. When a person cheats and then they keep cheating over and over again, and they're just a cheater, period, right? Cheating activates the reward system in the brain, similar to gambling and also when it comes to substance abuse. Both the rush and the risk that comes when you're cheating, when a person is cheating, produces a spike in dopamine, which is this chemical that happens in your brain that creates this excitement, and then you become addicted to the dopamine because it's like, wow, this rush of doing something in the secret, and what it's doing to your brain, and then you getting away with it. There's a rush that comes from that, and then it happens over and over again. Your brain is addicted to that feeling. And so it's a reward system that happens in the brain when someone is cheating. And they can become addicted to that activity because they're getting dopamine from it. So think about it, a cheater taking the risk of cheating and then not getting caught creates this dopamine and this rush. And so when it happens and they don't get caught, and they're just like, wow, I just, explored something. So they feel alive in some way where they're doing something that is secretive, and then they're getting away with it. And so their brain is rewarding them with dopamine. And so that's how cheating, just like gambling, just like substance abuse, can become very addictive. So it's very important to understand that when you're dealing with a serial cheater, a person who is constantly cheating on you, and you're hurting, you're in pain, you're begging them to stop, you're begging them to be faithful to you, you don't understand why they can't be faithful to you. Listen, them cheating on you has more to do with what's going on the inside of them, psychology, and on their own psychology, their own science in their brain. And it has nothing to do with you being an amazing person or not being an amazing person. It has everything to do with that person. And so when you're dealing with the person who is constantly cheating on you, understand that you entering in that type of relationship expecting that person to be faithful to you, you can also hurt yourself in the midst of being with a person like that, because that person has a tendency, an addiction to continue to cheat on you. And so whoever they get with, they're going to end up cheating on that person. And so it's just very important that you understand that it's not about you, okay? That this situation has a lot to do with the type of person they are, and them having an addiction. So before I get into the second reason why cheaters continue to cheat, I want to first invite you to go ahead and click the link in the video description so that you can get free access to my Love Detox course. It's called the Love Detox. It's a course, and you can have free access right now. If you go into the description of this video, click the link and sign up. And this is going to give you more information about how relationships work, how to detox from the pain of cheating, of infidelity, of lying, of betrayal. It's going to help you not only in romantic relationships, but also when it comes to other relationships. Maybe you struggle with people pleasing. Maybe you struggle with having a hard time saying no, having a hard time creating boundaries when it comes to unhealthy relationships, whether it's family relationships, co-workers. Go ahead and sign up and get free access to the Love Detox by clicking the link in this video description. Now let's get into the number 2 reason why cheaters keep cheating. Another reason why cheaters keep cheating is because they are more addicted to the chase of the newness of a relationship versus when things get older. So let me explain it. They are more excited about the chase and not the relationship. which means in the beginning of the relationship, they were excited because it was new, you were a new person, and they got to win you over, they got to capture your heart, they got to wine and dine you, do all these great things just to get you to fall in love. And once you get to this place where they know they have you, they know that you're into them, now they're bored with the relationship because they don't really want the relationship. They just want the chase. They just want the new thing. They want to keep pursuing whatever is new. So they're going to keep going after whatever is new. But you're in a different place. You want more stability. You want a faithful relationship. You want someone who will love you, who will be there for you long term. And so sometimes you don't know that this person is not in the relationship for the long haul. They're just there for the beginning. They just want the newness of chasing you down and pursuing you and having you in their life. And then once the relationship begins to grow older, all of that excitement fades away. And what happens is they begin to lose interest, and then they begin to seek other relationships and other people, because a new relationship is going to give them a new high. And so they're like, oh, I need something new. I need someone else to explore. And so this person is constantly in a pattern of looking for someone new. So let me know if you want me to get into more reasons why people cheat. If you're interested in me having more videos about this, talking more about this, let me know in the comments, and I'll be sure to share more about why people cheat and why they keep on cheating. Now, let's talk about what you can do if you encounter a cheater or if you're in a relationship with a cheater. First of all, I want to encourage you to love and nurture yourself. Love and nurture yourself. Because listen, you are in pain. So before you focus on another person and why they did this, and you trying to understand them and you trying to fix what's going on with them, love on yourself. Be there for yourself. Nurture yourself, because you need it right now in this time of feeling neglected, feeling hurt, feeling betrayed by someone that you thought loved you and was faithful towards you. And I want to encourage you to be faithful to yourself and to be patient with yourself. Be patient in your process of healing, because it's going to take some time. And I understand you want it to be over with. You just want to move on. You just want to be done with it. You don't want to cry about it. You don't want to think about it. But you got to be patient with yourself, because it takes time to get to that place where you can just be done with it. So I just want to encourage you to be patient and just focus on your healing right now. And I want you to understand that infidelity is emotional trauma. What you're dealing with now is emotional trauma. It is traumatic. It is painful. So that's why it's important to focus on your healing. This is why it's important to focus on getting the correct attention that you need and nurturing yourself, because you need this attention now to love on yourself, nurture yourself, and be there for yourself. And listen, this is a big one. I want to encourage you, do not allow yourself to take on the victim mentality. It can be very hard to do, because when someone cheats on you, it's very easy for you to feel victimized because you were done wrong. But I'm not saying that you wasn't done wrong or you wasn't a victim in a situation. What I'm saying is, don't begin to take on the identity of a victim, because when you do that, you begin to see yourself as a victim in so many other situations. You find yourself just in this depressive state, and then it's hard to get out. I mean, it's extremely hard to get out of that. Okay. So if you begin to look at the situation and say, what can I be grateful for? How can I look at this situation and say, I'm growing from it? Even though it hurts, even though it's painful, I'm grateful that I'm becoming wiser because of it. I'm grateful that I'm learning more boundaries when it comes to relationships. I'm grateful that I'm empowered. I know better. I know how to take my time. So focus on being a learner of the situation and not the victim of the situation, because you don't want to begin to take on that identity as a victim. And finally, I want to encourage you to take action. Now, you may not be ready to leave the relationship and end the situation, or maybe you are, but whatever you're ready for, I want you to take action, whether that is beginning journaling, signing up for free access to my Love Detox course by clicking the link in the video description. You can do that right now and start techniques of healing. You can start journaling, writing, you can start going through things to begin to heal your body, mind, and spirit. And really emotionally, and knowing how to overcome some of the trauma that you're facing right now. So take action. It could be fitness, it could be therapy. All those things are good and important. So begin to take action in the right direction to your healing. Again, I want to invite you to join the Love Detox, which is my course. Is available now. You can sign up and get free access. And also, I want to encourage you to share this video with someone who needs to hear it. Thanks so much for tuning in, and go ahead and like and subscribe to the channel to get more messages like this. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I look forward to connecting with you. Have a wonderful, blessed day.